How's it going, everybody? So today we're going to be using a win condition that literally nobody uses. And when I say nobody, I do not see this win condition used ever. And that is Electro Giant. I think I faced maybe one or two in the last month. It's been really, really dead recently on the top of ladder. And I thought, let me bring it back to life and play some games with it, try and get some victories. He goes Sparky in the back first play. That's always an annoying first play no matter what deck you're running. I'm going to go Baby Dragon in the back. We have Lightning for this, but it's kind of going to be an awkward timing depending on what he plays in front. We got to be careful because he might go like Giant and then play something else. Or he might just let this go completely. So what I'm going to go for right here is Knight to kill this Sparky, and that should kill it before it shoots my Knight, I do believe. Then I can use this Hero Knight to counter push. No way that shoots, right? Oh my gosh, what? Nerf Sparky, that's crazy. I did not expect that to get that shot off on the Knight right there. But just going to go for the Bowler on this right now, and I got to be a little bit careful because he could spam opposite lane with like a minion horde or something. But we do have E-Giant for defense, so I think E-Giant is one of these cards where it almost gets no value in some situations, but sometimes if you use it correctly, you can also just kind of win the game. It's a very matchup dependent card, and that's not really what you want for a win condition, you know what I mean? Like, you don't want to have to rely on them not having a great response or not having a building or any of those things, and it's pretty hard to build up a big push with this deck and not, lose the game while doing it. But anyways, Baby Dragon counter push right here with a little bit of a Brawler too. There's the Zap spell. That's fine. We get a few belches on tower. In Giant Sparky, I'm not sure what the matchups are with E-Giants. To be honest, a lot of them seem a little bit clunky. He's probably going to Sparky that, to be honest. I probably shouldn't have even put anything down. I should just wait for him, yeah. But he goes for the Sparky. How do we want to play this? I'm going to go for my Bowler in the back right now. We do have Lightning. That Knight's pretty much dead. Like, I can't really do anything about it. It's just going to get sacrificed to that Sparky right there. But there's a couple different versions of E-Giant I was looking at. I think this is the best one just because the Heroic Knight is that good. But in this matchup, I think it's not going to get too much value. I'm going to go for the Bar Barrel on top of the Sparky to make sure it takes that first blast away. And then if I time this correctly, we can Lightning. Yep, perfect. Literally perfect Lightning. No. Oh my gosh, I thought the Sparky was about to shoot right there. But we get the Dark Prince and the Lightning, which is really nice, and I can just go for the Evo Baby Dragon down low to clean this up. And yeah, not a bad start right here. Bowler, unfortunately, is going to get killed by that mini P.E.K.K.A, but it's all good. I can go Hero Knight the bridge, too, to kind of create a little bit of an awkward counter push for him to defend. I guess I'll use the shield just to keep my Knight alive for a bit longer and force him to play even more Elixir. There's the Dark Prince. Baby Dragon's belching the tower. That's huge damage right there. I'm just going to reset, go for a Bowler in the back, and we can pretty much keep doing the same thing over and over. As long as he doesn't pressure us opposite lane, like he is going to try to right now, we should have no issues. I'm actually going to go E-Giant, though, because we have Evolution Goblin Cage in cycle for defense, which is one of the best defensive cards ever invented. So I'm going to go for the Barbell on top of this, and I can Baby Dragon for these minions too. And I think, honestly, we might just take the tower here. I don't know how he's going to defend this. And while he's spending all that Elixir defending, I can just go for an Evo Cage in the middle of the map, and we should be absolutely fine. But yeah, there's literally like a day left in the season. It's going to be grind time for me the next day and a few hours just playing ladder, probably in unhealthy amounts. I might even just dedicate my entire tomorrow to just playing ladder all day. But I'm going to go Lightning on the Sparky. I couldn't get it down in time to block the first shot, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Let me go for the shield right here. Ooh, that was not the greatest shield ever because the minions came down at kind of the exact same time. I've got to be pretty careful because he could go Giant the bridge in front of this, but Baby Dragon is low-key our saving grace in this matchup, just getting infinite value for me. He doesn't have the greatest response. I mean, minions are pretty trash against Baby Drag, of course, and unless he can, already have the Baby Dragon shooting something else, and then minions, there's really no way for him to take it out, so that's going to be really nice for me. I'm going to go for the Knight like this. Baby Dragon gets one belch. That's what we love to see, and I believe we just need 2 Lightnings on the tower. I'm just going to take number 1 right now to get rid of that Sparky, and if he does go for a push, which he kind of has no choice since I just need 1 more Lightning, then I can just go Baby Dragon here. We should be okay on this defense. I'm going to go... Oh my gosh, I forgot about that. Oh gosh, wait. I need to go Cage down low and then Bar Barrel. Dude, wait, did I just lose? No way, not like this. I'm going to shield up right here. Hopefully that pulls the Sparky Blast. Okay, Brawler did enough to kill the Giant, thankfully. I can't kill this darn Sparky. I'm going to go Bowler. I think we're fine. Yeah, we're good. Whew, that looked a little bit scary for a second. I mean, it still does look scary a bit here. I'm going to go for the Baby Dragon down low. There's the mini P.E.K.K.A. That's completely fine. I'm going to go Cage up top, and then I can just go for the Tornado to pull everything in together, and that's going to be pretty much GG's. That Giant does slap that around, but it doesn't matter too much. Oh, yeah, I can just Lightning his tower. I didn't even realize he had that low of HP, but nice win right there. Ever since Electro Giant's been added, it's been kind of in a weird spot. Like, sometimes it's really, really good in the meta, and then it'll get a ton of usage because there's cards that are super broken. Like, I mean, to be honest, Bowler, Heroic Knight, Golden Knight even are really good with E-Giant and just good cards in general, but I feel like it just isn't ever going to be a great archetype until they do something with the E-Giant. I feel like it's not even that bad of a card. It just is so situational, and you never really can get away with it as a win condition in a lot of situations. I don't know. How would they balance E-Giant? I mean, I know some people think it's OP, which which is not the case. It's just an annoying card to defend if you don't have a building. But there's matchups you can literally just slap an E-Giant the bridge every time you have it, and it will win you the game. So I don't know. It's a really hard card to balance. It's similar to Golem in a way, but I think that maybe any type of buff could make it too strong is the worry that I do have with the card since it's only 7 elixir. I'm going to go for the NATO like this right here. I remember when E-Giant came out and it was 8 elixir. Dude, I feel like that was so long ago now. Holy moly. That actually was, and it was better back then too, huh? Interesting how that is. I think they probably nerfed the stats a bunch. That's probably what happened, but I'm gonna go Baby Dragon in the back and see what he does want to do for this. So he's got a pretty annoying, yep, looks like Mortar deck. I think Mortar's always been one of the better counters to E-Giant because, I mean, it's 4 elixir. You pretty much have to lightning it. Or you just can't break through it. So I'm going to go for the boulder on top of the musk to make sure that dies. Kind of a bad musk, and it's also notable here that he does not have the hero musketeer to be a nuisance, so that's kind of nice. We don't have to worry about that, just infinitely getting value in this matchup. I mean, normal musketeer is still pretty solid, but obviously hero is a whole different level. Boulder should get me one shot. Never mind, I lied to you. He has Evo Skellies. I'm just going to barbell to make sure they do not connect on my tower, and we'll see what he does want to do here. So I'm just going to set up a cage once we do hit 10. Actually, I'm going to wait for him to play something. Yeah, that's perfect. I'm going to go cage to pull that skeleton barrel. One of these matchups, this is one of these matchups where the Evo Cage probably won't do anything, really. I mean, maybe a little bit against a Golden Knight or something along those lines if he plays one. There's the minions. I can just NATO them into the Baby Dragon Splash. Beautiful beautiful interaction right there. Wow, I can't speak. I'm going to go for the Bowler in the back again since he has no Mortar in cycle. He's probably going to Skeleton Barrel opposite lane if I had to guess. But I do have Barbarian Barrel for that, so it's not the end of the world. He might Mortar even on the other side. No, we go Skelly Barrel. So I'm going to go Knight early on this Muskie. Let's go Cage up top. I want to save my Bar Barrel just for a bit. The problem with this matchup, I feel like, is going to be the minions because they're going to get infinite value, and I can't always keep up with this rotation where I have the Baby Dragon for the minions. So we have to find a way to kind of take them off the map without them killing my entire deck like they have already a few times this match. So I'm going to go for the Boulder in the back again once we do hit 10. Okay, that's really bad timing. He's probably going to go Skeleton Barrel, then Mortar on the other side. I've got my Lightning. I'm going to go Knight first and then go for the Tornado like this on top of this barrel right here. Oh, wait, that's level 14. That actually impacts the interaction because it takes one less shot from my tower, right? Oh my gosh, that's really bad. Okay. At least on the bright side, he just used his minions. I'm going to go E-Giant like this. I'm going to go Barbell for the Golden Knight to make sure that doesn't dash on my tower if he does go for the ability. And yeah, I mean, it's an okay situation. I'm probably not going to get any damage because, like I said, Mortar is really great against E-Giant one-on-one. Of course, the reflection from the E-Giant doesn't even happen when the Mortar's on the map, so that's kind of the main issue. Kind of similar to like a Goblin Hut or a Barb Hut, right? I'm going to go for the Knight to tank over here on this right side. Go for the Baby Dragon low because I want to get as many units on the map as I can before we really go for a push. I'm going to go E-Giant the bridge. This is a little aggressive, but I feel like it's going to be a nuisance because of the Evo Baby Dragon. That's really the only reason I'm doing this. That's splashing, not bad. I've got my Lightning too. I can't kill those minions. Wait, Baby Dragon turned around. Let me Lightning this Muskie in the Mortar off the map. Wait, this is huge. I think this might be it. Nice. E-Giant's on tower. Baby Dragon speeding up the E-Giant too. That is so lucky. The Baby Dragon turned around on those minions. I know he's pissed right now. I would be mad as well, to be honest, because that literally just pretty much won me the entire match. And I don't even think he really made a mistake or anything. So I'm going to go for the Knight like this right here and just kind of buy time. I'm going to go for the Barbell if he goes for the Muskie. He does not, so I'm just going to Baby Dragon. No! I just played that. Wait, can I get a E-Giant to tank for these minions? That would be nice. Yeah, that's perfect. And then that Musketeer is going to go other lane, right? Yeah, I don't even need to Tornado it in, which is kind of cool. He's going to Mortar probably. I'm going to pre-Lightning for the Mortar maybe, question mark. Nice, we do get that. Perfect. And then the Muskie's going to die on the right side. I can just go for a NATO to kill the minions faster. And I just need a little bit of damage right here. Bowler's on tower, E-Giant's on tower. That is going to do it right there. Nice win. In a match here against Taha from Iranium right here. I'm not going to play anything unless he does. I might just start with a Knight. I feel like Knight's a fine play. He goes for the Goblin Gang the back, so that already makes me think probably some form of log bait or maybe recruits. I would love to face Royal Recruits right now because Bowler, Baby Dragon, oh man. We have so many good responses to Recruits cards, but unfortunately it looks like he's probably not going to have that since he does have the Zap spell. It's okay though. We'll see what he does want to play for this Knight and the Baby Dragon. This is low-key an underrated push right here. How's he supposed to defend this? It's kind of just awkward. Oh, he has a Minion Horde? Oh, that's awkward. Okay, Baby Dragon gets a few shots on tower. I'm just going to go for the Electro Giant down low. It's going to wipe out absolutely all those minions. This is one of the best parts about this card is that you can just wipe out things and have a counter push. Wow, what is this deck? I'm going to go for the Lightning instantly on top of the Muskies because he can't afford to block them, I don't think, right here. And yeah, we take out 2 of them. Maybe that's not worth it. I don't know, though. Maybe it is. I'm not sure. I guess time will tell because he's probably going to build up a nice counter push unless his Muskie dies. It doesn't quite die, but it gets into range where I can bar barrel it, I believe. Let's go cage like this and see. Oh, man, those minions, or not minions, bats are going to be super annoying. I have to go NATO, and then I have to go bar barrel on top of this muskie, I think, right here. That's going to take that out, which is pretty solid. And then we can see what he does want to do. Goblin Gang comes down. Hopefully, I can go for my knight in time to defend. Actually, I don't even need to. The Brawler did enough right there, and the other tower helped me out. He also just wasted 2 elixir with that zap spell, pretty much. We take some, like, quite a bit of damage, but in the long haul, I think this is a fine situation to be in because we're going same lane as him. Our bowler is going to get infinite value. Same with our baby dragons, our lightnings, tornado with all that splash is going to be super helpful. And 3 musketeers, I hate that card. So I'm glad we have a pretty good response, or multiple pretty good responses against it this match. So he goes for the pump. I'm just going to take his tower. There's no way he's stopping this. I mean, maybe he is, but I would be shocked unless he has like a hunter or something that can kill my baby dragon, and then like a fisherman. He goes minion horde behind, but that should still die to the E-Giant for the most part, right? I'm not sure what this interaction is. Okay, yeah, a couple minions die. Only 2 of them? Wow. I thought, well, I think before the range buff for the minions, they all would have died, right? I'm going to go NATO like this. Okay, this could be a little bit sketchy. I'll bar barrel on top of that. Then we have Baby Dragon for these bats, and that should be decent. Oh, yeah, Baby Dragon Evo going to get so much value here, killing the Goblin Gang too, and that's pretty much GG's. I mean, not completely. I'm not going to, you know, let my guard down yet. He goes for a Collector with 40 seconds left. Not really sure about that one. Maybe he's giving up or trying to bait me to go Lightning. I think he just wanted to go for, like, a bait on my Lightning spell so we can go 3M behind his Giants, but I'm not sure that's going to do too much. He's going to 3M here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Okay. We'll take that right now and then see what he does want to do. I'm guessing there's going to be a minion horde in the near future coming out, so I'm just going to go for the bar barrel like this, cage in the middle, and then I've got my baby dragon. There's the horde. Okay, I need to make sure we don't get overwhelmed. That would really be awkward. This is going to be a juicy tornado with this baby dragon belch. Oh, nice! That value was so satisfying right there, and just like that, we are going to win this game pretty darn easily. I would say this was a nice matchup right here. He couldn't really do anything at all. Up against Blake Ali from Skyline right here. I've got Evo Cajun Cycle, not Evo Cage, but Cajun Cycle, so I wanted to just go for that first play, but he does go for the Fire Spirit, so probably going to be Goblin Drill or maybe Hyper Baits. I've been facing a ton of Drill recently. I don't know if it's been just me or everyone's facing it, but Drill Rocket, Drill Poison, Drill Fireball, it's like an epidemic on the top of ladder right now, but looks like this guy has 2.6 maybe? Yeah, it looks like 2.6 with a Fire Spirit, which is kind of interesting because I feel like Ice Spirit's pretty darn crucial in 2.6. Is that going to kill the hog, or do I need a Tornado? I'm going to risk it. Oh, that was dumb. Yeah, I should have just NATO'd to be safe. I had a feeling it was going to get that hit, but I wasn't 1,000,000,000% sure. Okay, how do we want to play this right here? I'm just going to go, let's go Baby Dragon back left. Just take our time. Maybe he'll make some type of dumb mistake and I can try and punish it. I guess I'll Barbarian Barrel this Fire Spirit. Don't really love doing that. That is one bad thing about the Fire Spirit is that like I have to overspend on that, which kind of sucks, but it's not the end of the world. Musketeer is going to be a bit of a nuisance. I'm going to see, yeah, he does go for that Ice Golem. He's going to go Ice Golem and Hog. Wait a minute, I have an idea. Whoa! Really bad Evo Skellies. If he goes for the ability with the turret, I'm going to win the game, I think. Yeah, he sold. I'll tell you why. So he's going to get a lot of damage, but there's literally no way he's defending this. Like, I would be shocked. He just spent all of his elixir. Like, that Musketeer ability was on 0 pretty much. I'm going to go E-Giant right here. I need that cannon to die. That's literally all I need, and then we should be all right here. Can I get the shield off from the Knight? I think so, maybe? No, I don't think so. Okay, wait. There's no way he defends this. I'll actually be mad because he should not be alive after that aggressive gameplay. Let's go Baby Dragon like this right here. I still think he's cooked. I'm going to Barbarial 2 on 0. There's no way he tops this. Come on. Come on. We need this. Okay, I think we got it. There's no way. He could Fireball maybe on 0, but even that wouldn't save him in this situation because the Bowler's still alive. Baby Dragon's still alive. Bowler's going to get a couple more rolls on his tower. And okay, really, really good start here. We do take his entire tower. One more? Nah, Bowler. Oh, wait, that is enough? Wow, Bowler does over 400 per roll. That's kind of nasty. I've actually been seeing a couple people say Bowler needs nerf. I would kind of agree, just like a slight one. Nothing major. Wow, English. But just going to go for my cage in the middle. Is he giving up or is he going to keep playing? I would assume he's going to... I guess he's going to give up. Interesting. Huh. I thought he would honestly continue playing. I mean, he's down a lot, but you could still come back with Hero Musketeer if, you know, crazy things can happen with that card. But I'm going to go ahead and build up a push in 3, crown him. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. And as always, enjoy the Butch clip at the end of this and have a great rest of your day. Anyways, have a good one, everybody. And yeah, peace.